United for the future project, then he will be ready to make an impact at the club. Then Jason Wilcox from Southampton. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, we focus on Manchester United. Who is gonna leave, who could leave, what's the plan for the summer, what's the situation for Ten Hag, the board, structure and more. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, here we are to discuss about Manchester United, a poor performance again against Bournemouth, a draw, and also Manchester United only winning one of their last 7 games in Premier League. It's really poor by Manchester United, and obviously the situation is not so easy, but obviously we know that people have their own opinion. It could be about the manager, the players, the board, the owners or whatever, but what is also important to say is about the injuries. The injury situation in Manchester United, it's really incredible. More than 60 cases between players injured or ill this season, separate cases, so it's really shocking what's going on that Manchester United, and they're discussing about that internally, so this will be one of the topics. But many of you guys asking me about Erik Ten Hag situation at Man United. What I can say is that Erik Ten Hag in public is saying the truth, because when Erik Ten Hag goes to press conference or any kind of interview, for example, just ahead of the Bournemouth game, Erik Ten Hag had a conversation with Sky Sports, and they say that he's having a positive series of talks with the co-owners of Manchester United, Ineos, discussing about the project and the future. So Erik Ten Hag was looking kind of confident and positive. This is not the first time. He already mentioned many times that he's involved in talks. He's saying the reality, because Erik Ten Hag is doing, he's having conversations with Ineos, is having talks with Ineos, is discussing about the Manchester United project, about the summer ahead for Manchester United. So Erik Ten Hag is involved in the conversation and was already involved even before Ineos arrived. For example, at the end of September, in a meeting that there was at Manchester United, Erik Ten Hag was there, and Erik Ten Hag was approving the idea to sign an important centre-back in 2024. So Erik Ten Hag is part of the discussion and part of the communication internally in Manchester United. But for Ineos, as for all the other clubs in the world, results are crucial. And Ineos want to see something in these final weeks of the season. For example, FA Cup, obviously, is going to be massive, important, but in general, for Manchester United, in terms of performances and results, the end of the season is going to be important for Ineos to decide the future of Erik Ten Hag. So the situation remains open for the Dutch manager, and let's see how the conversation will be at the end of the season. But at the moment, he's still involved in the discussions at Manchester United, and these discussions will also involve new people at Man United in terms of board. We know they're going to change a lot about that. John Murtough left Manchester United earlier this week. The decision was official, but there was no doubts about that. Who is going to take care of Manchester United present and future? Omar Berrada, who joined Manchester United from Manchester City. He will be really important. He's already giving his suggestions to Manchester United for the future project. Then he will be ready to make an impact at the club. Then Jason Wilcox from Southampton, former head of academy of Manchester City. He did an incredible job there at Manchester City with many people at the club. Now at Southampton, working hard for Southampton future, but then this call for Manchester United was a big opportunity for him. From what I'm told, Jason Wilcox is not speaking to Liverpool or any other club. It's only Man United for Jason Wilcox. He has an agreement with Manchester United on a contract. Now it's about the compensation to Southampton, but Jason Wilcox will come soon to Manchester United and be part of this project as technical director. He will be an important figure to build present and future of Man United, because he knows talents so well. He knows how to manage young players, and so Jason Wilcox will be there. And then Ashworth, the third name we have to mention after Berrada and Wilcox, a crucial one like Dan Ashworth. It's important to say that Dan Ashworth conversations between Newcastle and Man United continue. Dan Ashworth wants to work for Man United. Dan Ashworth is not changing his mind. Everything is on track between Dan Ashworth and Man United. It's about United and Newcastle, the owners, so Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and obviously the people at Newcastle, to discuss and try to find an agreement on the compensation. The talks are still ongoing, but Man United future, in any case, we will see when, will be with Omar Berrada, will be with obviously Dan Ashworth and Jason Wilcox. So the future is very clear in terms of board. And then It's also important to mention, guys, that for Manchester United, the summer will be really busy. There are players who are already sure about their future. Anthony Martial is going to leave Manchester United as free agent. He had some possibilities in Turkey, in France, in the January transfer window. Let's see what's going to happen in the next months, but for sure he's not staying at Manchester United. Rafa Varane, at the moment, he's not been offered a new contract by Manchester United. We had rumors in March about a contract proposal to Varane based on game time, based on appearances. I'm told this is not true, that Rafa Varane at the moment, let's see if this could still change. It depends on Man United, but as of today, Varane has not received any proposal from Manchester United to extend his contract, so Varane's future remains really open with the possibility for him to leave. Then Sofian Amrabat on loan from Fiorentina. Man United paid a big loan fee for Sofian Amrabat, but the intention at the moment is not to trigger the buy option, and so Amrabat could return to Fiorentina at the end of the season. So some situations are already clear. We have to see what happens with Eriksen, with Casemiro. These players in the midfield will discuss their future with Manchester United in the summer. For Casemiro, we know about the interest from Saudi, but then Man United never received an official proposal from a Saudi club. Interest is there. Let's see if they will arrive with an official proposal, and Man United will make a decision on the future of Casemiro. Eriksen will have a conversation with the club at the end of the season to discuss his position. So there are many things to decide, and this will be crucial to understand also how many positions will Manchester United cover in terms of new signings in the summer. For sure, it will be busy. The idea of Ineos is very clear. At least one centre-back, it could be two, based also on what happens with Varane and other players, but Man United will go for an important centre-back. We already mentioned that they have been scouting many centre-backs. Todibo, Bremer, Brandtweit, Antonio Silva. These four players are surely players appreciated by Manchester United. Let's see who is the player they want to sign in that position. Then they will invest on a left back. No matter what happens with Malacia, with Luke Shaw, the idea at Manchester United is to bring in a new left back for next season. It will be an important player, so not just for rotation, a player who can be trusted as a guarantee in that position. Then for Manchester United, it's crucial to say that there will be at least a new striker because they want to bring some competition there. Martial is leaving, so a new number 9 is coming. Man United are still discussing internally whether they want to go for a young striker or an experienced striker. For example, Ivan Toney could be available on the market, and Man United are informed on his situation. Let's see if they will decide to attack the situation or to go for a younger player. And then for Manchester United, it's going to be crucial to understand what happens with other potential outgoings, because this will be a topic also crucial. For example, Mason Greenwood, Jadon Sancho. I'm still told that for Mason Greenwood especially, the idea of Manchester United is to cash in and then to find solutions. And then, guys, to close with some positives, Man United remain optimistic on a new deal for Kobbie Mainoo. I already told you in February that discussions are ongoing, so Man United keep working strong on that, also because Ineos want to make the player, Kobbie Mainoo, one of the faces of their present and future project. His contract is already long, so it's not something urgent, but Man United want Kobbie Mainoo to receive an important salary, and so this is a priority for the club. Kobbie Mainoo to be a crucial player for present and future of Manchester United. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on this Manchester United situation. I want to know your opinion on the manager, on the players, on the summer transfer plans. Let me know your opinion here in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio.